Tonight is a taste of Charleston, South Carolina, shrimp and grits in a tomato beurre blanc sauce with white cheddar cheese topped with scallions. It's going to be delicious, so stick around and we'll show you how we make it. My name is Mark Phillips. I've been in the food and beverage business for over 30 years. Throughout my career, I've had the opportunity to be in over 10,000 kitchens around the world. During the day, I work for Natalie, a squeezed fresh juice company from Florida. Each week, I travel to a different city and get the opportunity to call on some of the most amazing chefs in the industry. The Kitchen of Chef Mark is a channel dedicated to showing you how you too can make fine dining restaurant quality food right in your own home. We'll travel together, we'll cook together, and we'll have some fun along the way. Welcome to the Kitchen of Chef Mark. Now let's get cooking. Tonight is a taste from the low country of Charleston, South Carolina. Fresh jumbo shrimp sauteed in bacon with grits made with chicken stock, butter, fresh grated white and yellow cheddar cheese mixed with a tomato beurre blanc sauce made with shallots, garlic, white wine, spinach, and tomato paste. And why are we making this dish tonight? Well, this week we were in beautiful and historical Charleston, South Carolina, a city rich in tradition and defined by its cobblestone streets, horse-drawn carriages, and pasteled antebellum homes. The architecture in historic Charleston is absolutely breathtaking. Some of the most prominent recognized buildings are St. Philip's Church. Established in 1681, St. Philip's is the oldest European American religious congregation in South Carolina. Originally damaged by a hurricane in 1710, the current church was finished in 1850. Charleston City Market. Established in the 1790s, the market stretches for 4 city blocks, from Market Hall on Meeting Street to the last market shed on East Bay Street. Across from the city market is the massive United States Customs House on East Bay Street. Built from granite, limestone, and marble, construction began in 1852 and was finally completed in 1879. Consequently, this is where my father worked in the 1970s. He was a customs inspector there. A few blocks down from the Customs House are the homes on East Battery. Some of Charleston's biggest and most impressive homes were built there. It's been said that at the start of the Civil War in 1861, the residents would sit on their porches to watch the cannon fire and explosions on nearby Fort Sumter. Around the corner from East Battery is South Battery. The Battery is famous for its stately, grand antebellum homes. It's pure Charleston architecture at its finest. Initially, the Battery was constructed for military use. Then later, it was turned into a promenade. Back in the 1970s, I was fortunate to live in Charleston for several years. Here's the old Citadel. I went to school and church here at Citadel Square Baptist on Meeting Street. The first house that we lived in was here at 135 Cumming Street. My father bought this house for $25,000 in 1974 and sold it a year later for $50,000. Today it's worth over $1.2 million. There's nothing quite like the beauty and elegance of this charming city. And there's nothing like the food that you'll find here too. Charleston is famous for many southern dishes, and that's why tonight we're making a South Carolina favorite, shrimp and grits. We're going to visit my friend Keith Pitts on James Island. Keith and I met at 6th grade at Citadel Square, and we've been friends ever since. Keith was gracious enough to host our dinner tonight and to be the sous chef for tonight's meal. Our mise en place for tonight: 2 pounds of fresh jumbo shrimp peeled and deveined, 3 tablespoons of seafood seasoning, 1 tablespoon of paprika, 3 cups of chicken stock, 1 heaping tablespoon of tomato paste, 2 tablespoons of Natalie's lemon juice, 2 tablespoons of Natalie's orange juice, 1 cup of quick grits, 1 cup of white wine, 3 shallots diced, 1/2 stick unsalted butter, 1 small bag of spinach, 4 ounces each of fresh shredded white cheddar and yellow cheddar cheese, 3 tablespoons of chopped fresh parsley, 1 bunch of asparagus, 3 scallions chopped, 3 cloves of garlic chopped and minced, and 8 slices of thick cut bacon. Our first step was to cook the bacon to the desired level of crispiness. And then we cut the bacon into pieces on our cutting board. Next, we put our asparagus onto a cookie sheet and placed it into a 385-degree oven for 10 minutes. Then the heat was lowered to 175 degrees to stay warm. Season your shrimp and put them into the skillet on a medium-high heat and cook them for 3 minutes. Flip the shrimp over and cook for an additional 3 minutes. Once the shrimp is cooked, we will place them into our glass dish, and then we will put the glass dish into the oven to stay warm. We'll season our asparagus with olive oil, salt, and pepper, and then we'll get ready to cook our grits. Add the chicken stock to a pot and bring it up to a boil. Add in your grits and cook for 5 minutes, and then add in your cheese, your bacon, and give it all a stir. And now cover your grits and lower the heat to keep them warm. Turn the heat on the skillet up to medium. Add in your butter, and once the butter melts, we'll add in our shallots, our scallions, and we'll give everything a stir. Add in your garlic, tomato paste, lemon juice, and orange juice. And then we'll add in our spinach and give everything a stir. Once the spinach was cooked, we added our cheese grits into the tomato beurre blanc sauce. And there it is, a taste of Charleston, shrimp and grits in a tomato beurre blanc sauce with cheddar cheese and topped with parsley and scallions. It was delicious. Until next time, bon appetit.